Take 5. Hello, I'm here to do my check-in for Diva Deb's Protective Style Challenge. I'm not sure if it's 4 weeks or 6 weeks check-in. She probably said 6 weeks, but as y'all probably know by now, I don't pay attention to too much, or probably not so much paying attention, but just don't remember. But I saw that she did kind of like a check-in. Maybe it's because she hasn't been on in a while. But at any rate, it's at least been between 4 and 5 weeks. So I'm just going to check in now because I won't probably, if it is 6 weeks, when I go to wash my hair again, that will be like 6 weeks on the dot for me. But just in case not, I'm going to just, you know, do a check-in. And if I have to do it again, I'll just do another check-in while showing you how I did my hair for that 2-week period starting over. So this is my hair. Let me, you know, give you a close-up. And so let me show you the back. That's the back. And basically how I did my hair is I just used my ponytail holder. This is by Goody, I believe. You could get these from Walmart. Unfortunately, because I only have like this one, the one in my hair. I maybe have one in my bag and one new one left. Y'all know how these things disappear because I take them and put them all over the place. I have not been able to find these anymore. I've looked at CVS, Walgreens, the Walmart that I go to. I have not seen them. So I have to keep searching because I really don't like the cloth ones. I really like these, the clear ones. But anywho, basically how I did my hair, I was saying was I used put my hair in a ponytail and I just rolled it, the part that's hanging, I just rolled it under and just pinned it all the way around using, y'all know I don't use bobby pins anymore because they was a culprit, I believe, in some of the breakage that I had going on at the top up here because I always pin my hair down, my twist. So I use these, I believe they call these bunning pins, and they don't clamp down on the hair. They're much safer. They do have these little things. I'm looking for these hairpins that I saw in the book Science of Black Hair. They were pretty cool. They didn't have all of these plastic pieces, you know, on the ends. And they said they sold them at Sally's, but when I went to Sally's, I didn't see them. So I'm going to see if I can find them online. I just keep forgetting about them and, you know, just pick those up. But so that's what I'm doing as far as that. Everything is going kind of well. I'm getting a little frustrated with my shedding, but I know it's probably nothing much that I can do. It just has to go through the motion. I believe that it's part seasonal, part hormonal. So with that being said, especially if it's seasonal, it's just going to have to go through the motions. I don't look like you know, losing any hair or my hair is thinning anywhere. It's almost time for me to do another henna. Was just kind of holding off. I do have these henna gloss conditioners that I bought from her. So I was going to do that and then wait about a month and a half or so because that has henna in it before I redid my henna. You really can't see, you know, I only have a little bit of gray right here that you can see. So it's not too bad. And then you can see this one strand right here. Or white, gray, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, you can see it coming in. But it's not too bad. So I just haven't had time because with the henna gloss, with that gloss conditioning bar that I have, you still have to let it sit on your hair for 4 hours. You just don't have to let it sit like 8 hours or 6 hours to let the dye release, because it's more so a conditioning bar, but it still has henna and stuff in it. So I need to see how my hair reacts to that before I just go off and say, oh, I'm gonna do this now, and then in 2 weeks I go off and do a henna treatment. Maybe too much, and I may have to wait another 2 to 3 months again before I can do a henna treatment, because henna acts like a protein in my hair, so I can't do that too much. I have to space it out, you know. For me, you know, I have to space it out. So I'm still doing that. I'm still doing my scalp treatments on wash day with my coffee oil. It ain't helping much with my shedding because, as you can see, I'm still shedding. This is 2 weeks, and this is about 16 days worth of shedding, because I did shed a little bit more yesterday when I styled my hair. And this is 7 days worth of shedding. So I do think that it has lessened. Oh, hopefully my battery don't die. It has lessened some, because as I said, 16 days, 7 days. And I was kind of a little bit peeved when I did this, because I had fully detangled my hair a week before I washed. But with this hair, I did not. I kept my twist in the whole 2 weeks and such. So yeah, so the coffee oil is not helping with the shedding. Not sure what it's helping with, to be quite honest. I do know my scalp is a lot better. I don't have as much itchiness. I have not had to oil my scalp. Only I haven't even had to spot treat. Only areas I spot treated is maybe like a week later, and that's because I am starting to get the big flakes in certain areas. So I will go ahead and use my Caravata in those areas, but it's only maybe about 5 days to a week later after I've washed. And those are the areas I really spot treat. But as far as like itchiness, really haven't had much itchiness, so that's cool. I also tested to see if my scalp is making my own sebum really good, just to see if I really need to oil my scalp, or if I don't need to oil my scalp. So I wanted to see if my sebum is starting to come in without me making it worse and putting oil on my scalp and over my scalp being over oiled, because that can be a cause of the big flakes, is that your scalp has too much oil on it. And so I had these were sent to me from an elf, and basically they're oil absorbing blotting tissues, and you can see if you have oil on your face. They're for your face, but I just wanted to see if I had oil on my scalp, and it picks up oil pretty well. And basically this week, yesterday was a great time to test, because I had no product in my hair. I basically washed, conditioned my hair, rinsed the deep conditioner out, and threw my scarf on because I was lazy. So I needed to get to my hair yesterday before it dried up even more, broke off and flew away. But basically, before I put any product on my hair, not even water, I didn't even have put on my hair before I started my hair, I put this on my scalp just like this. I mean, you know, I did it in certain places, and I just did this, and you know, the oil spot came up, and I did it in certain areas, which let me know that my scalp was producing its own oil. I really don't need any oil on my hair. As I said, certain areas of my scalp I may need to oil, but it's gotten a lot better. So I only spot treat now because of the flakes, really. I do use my oils. Now I'm going to be doing hot oil treatments like before I wash. and still doing my scalp treatments. I think that maybe is where the coffee oil is helping, is to calm my scalp down from the itching, maybe hold the flakes off a little bit longer, even though it is coming in certain places, but it's not bad like it was so far, fingers crossed, knock on wood, like it was last year around this time. My scalp was just flaming and flakes everywhere, where I had to wash my hair like every week. So it's not nearly as like that right now. Thank you. So yeah, that's basically, you know, some new things I'm starting to incorporate is, you know, hot oil treatments, you know, oiling my scalp before I shampoo and letting it kind of sit overnight. Also, when I'm going to be adding to my mix, I got these vitamins when I got my T25 earlier in the year. And because I'm going through hormonal changes, I'm not sure if, you know, what's going on. I know I'm not really deficient in anything, but, you know, when you're going through hormonal changes, sometimes your body is losing certain nutrients and stuff like that. And I'm not exactly eating the healthiest right now. I'm trying to get back on track, but sometimes I fall off. So I'm going to be taking these vitamins, and basically, especially when you're going through like hormonal issues, I was reading that, you know, B12, B6, zinc, you know, those type of vitamins will help replenish, you know, what you're losing when you're going through hormonal changes. And I stopped taking these things too, because you have to take 2 of them per day with a meal. And that's not the problem, but these things are huge. And they stink too. You see how big? And you have to take 2 of them. And it was like I was choking these things down. So I'm going to start back to taking them and see, you know, what they do, if they help any with. And then also, vitamin for active people, I am going to start working out November 1st, start back my T25. I got lazy again, but this is supposed to be a metabolism formula, and it helps with support metabolism and fat loss. Lord knows I need that. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But basically that's about it, you know, that I'm doing differently with my hair. I'm trying everything on my end to, you know, keep my hair from just breaking. It can get frustrating because although my hair is long, and some people who knows hair, you know, some of them are hairdressers that, you know, on YouTube that watch my videos, they will say that's not a lot of hair for the time period that I fully detangle. But when I know that I've had less shed hair at certain times, it is kind of bothersome. And I know that I can get less shed hair, but as I said, our hair go through, you know, seasonal changes. But I will say I did measure my hair, because y'all know I trim my hair twice. About 2 weeks apart from each other, and I probably in certain areas took off about 2 inches, 1 to 2 inches in some areas. And so my hair was shortened, of course, with about up to 2 inches taken off. And I will say I measured my hair this week, and it has grown. So it was the same last year, as much as I was shedding, and I was shedding a lot. I mean, I had more than this, I believe, some weeks in my hand, and my hair was steadily growing like every, I would say, every like 6 to 7, 10 days or something like that. every like 10 days, I would say, I was measuring my hair, and it was growing in some areas like an inch and a half. So it's seeming like I haven't really been keeping tabs on my length, but you know, I did measure it when I first trimmed my hair, and then I did it again a couple of days ago, and it seemed like it's almost back to where it was before I trimmed it. Yeah, so it seems like as my, you know, this may be more seasonal, because as my hair is shedding, it's still growing. So yeah, so that's a good thing, right? I don't see any bald spots. I don't notice any bald spots, thank goodness. Because the first time I start seeing the bald spot, it's coming off. It's a wrap. I'm not going to even try to, you know, hold on to it, do the swirls and, you know, and all that stuff. It's a wrap. So yeah, so it's all good for right now. So that is my check-in. It's long enough. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please leave your comments in the box below. Don't forget to share the video on Google Plus and give me a thumbs up. And if I left anything out, just, you know, leave your comments in the comment box below. Peace.